I would like to see justice. And as a parent, as a mother, there's no parent that should ever have to go through something like this.
Her son was killed by a driver who admits she had been drinking and refused a breathalyzer, but was not charged with DUI.
Now, the victim's family and members of Chicago's Arab American community are demanding that police file new charges against the driver and are calling for a state investigation.
Dane Placco reports the woman's attorney tells a much different story.
Justice for who? Justice
Friends, family, and members of Chicago's Arab American community gathered outside the Bridgeview courthouse today, saying 28-year-old Murad Kurdi's death deserves more than a speeding ticket.
Murad Kurdi was killed, and the Oak Lawn Police Department let his killer go home.
On June 5th, Kurdi was hit and killed in front of his Oak Lawn home by a car driven by 27-year-old Leanne Cusack, who told police she'd been coming from a bar where she had a shot and a beer. An officer smelled alcohol on her breath, and she refused a breathalyzer test. But police did not call the state's attorney's office to force a blood draw. Instead, they gave her a ticket for failure to reduce speed and allowed her to go home.
That this investigation, for whatever reason, and we will get to the reason, did not go the way it should have.
But Cusack's attorney says the police report shows she passed several field sobriety tests and did not appear to be impaired.
They gave her an HGN test, which is the horizontal gaze nystagmus test to see a jerking of the eyes. She passed that test. My client was not impaired. She didn't do anything wrong.
Her driver's license has now been suspended for a year for refusing the breathalyzer. But Kurdi's family wants the state to investigate why tougher charges were not filed.
I strongly urge the Attorney General to investigate the Oak Lawn Police Department so no other parent will have to endure what I have.
In a statement, the Oak Lawn Police Department says Ms. Cusack showed zero signs of impairment. Officers also noted that her speech was clear, logical, coherent, and not mumbled or slurred. Based on all of the evidence gathered, this was a tragic accident, and our village continues to mourn the loss of Mr. Kurdi and pray for his family. In Bridgeview, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.